Welcome back. So on last week's episode, you were with Andy and I. We were down in Montana hunting turkey, and we still had 2 tags. So Friday couldn't come soon enough. I think we cut out of work early and.
Did we?
No,
we didn't.
Don't tell the boss. And off we went. So we're back down. We had 2 more tags, and like always, Montana doesn't disappoint, does it?
Insane.
Yeah. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scree Canada. Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Tooth of the Arrow Broadheads, Victory Archery, Portable Winch Company, Scent Relief, Archery World, Alberta's premier archery destination.
All right, weekend number 2 of Turkey 2023. Pretty lucky guy getting to go 2 weekends in a row down to Montana to do some hunting. As the kids say, that's pretty rad. I don't think they say that anymore. But it's good. We had some success last weekend. This time last week, I had said I'd never shot turkey before, but I got lucky, and we got a couple more tags to fill. So it's going to be good. Of course, it snowed here in Calgary last night, and it's kind of a wet, rainy, snowy mess. So hoping the roads will be good. It's kind of the same down in Montana, but we'll see. Practicing in the snow, so much fun. Yeah, not bad. I'll take that. But what's this? Oh, that must be Adam's. That is not mine. I swear, that one's not mine. How's it going?
Another day in paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No kidding. Nice to see you again.
I'm done with work.
Yeah, me too.
So we leave our paying job to our non-paying job.
Yes. Take off our dress slacks and put on our camo.
Mother Nature preparing moisture for the inevitable bloom of foliage and grasses.
Kind of, yeah, that's it. It's easier when it's on my face.
They will feed amongst the willows on freshly sprouted vegetation.
In Latin, the salix species will bud and grow.
And we haven't been drinking today.
No, none.
This is just us.
High on life.
Well, you want to see deer?
I do want to see deer.
Let me tell you something. There's deer. So up ahead.
Up ahead, not right here.
Up ahead where one of our turkey spots, I am willing to wager that we will see 75 deer in the field. Because in my opinion, Montana has a deer problem and they need to cull the herds a bit, or disease is going to do it for them.
And going by the auto wrecker shop, we saw probably 50 vehicles with their front end punched in from hitting deer. So,
Yeah.
oh, you could be right. Oh dear.
Well, this isn't even the field. The goodness
This is not even the field.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Every field we've driven by has been like this, and we're right off the highway. We're not anywhere special.
5, 10,
Yeah.
30 deer. So, this area of Montana where I have a place and that we hunt, talked to all the locals. Like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there wasn't a turkey to be found. Like you'd see 1 or 2. It was a long, super long, drawn out process. Now in the state, I think you can shoot 9 birds in a year, and it is unbelievable. Like,
It is.
have you seen birds, like in your life, have you seen concentration of either deer, birds?
No. No, the
Like
whitetail
that.
population is literally out of control, in my opinion. And downtown Eureka, there's turkeys walking around. They do wreak a little bit of havoc in the gardens and flower beds in town there. But yeah, you know, if you find that roost, you're going to see birds, and we absolutely did.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scent Relief that makes sense.
I think my screen camo's working awesome. As I walk beside these whitetails, I don't even know I'm here. Let's have a look. If I can make it to that hill, I might have a chance. That was just a small Tom. He had no beard on him, so I wasn't going to take a chance, but 35 yards. I looked at the decoy and just kept going. So that was another really, really fun morning down here in Montana. The turkeys were gobbling like crazy at first light. Came off the roost. They were probably, I don't know, 200 yards away from me. A little tom ran right in front of me. That was really, really something else. And yeah, I sat on that and watched that. Watched the males puffing up and full fan and being on display, so that was super cool. You can't get enough of that. And then they meandered into the thick forest. I decided to do a spot and stalk. Continued to learn that turkeys have incredible vision, and they picked me up pretty quick. I thought I'll continue spot and stalk, so I followed them, got into some more timber, and then I came to a fence line. And I wasn't quite sure where the property line is on the landowner's property we're hunting here, so I didn't cross it, right? You got to be ethical. You never trespass. Doesn't matter if you're in Canada or the States. You just don't do that. The scree gear was awesome. Kept me concealed from some whitetails where I otherwise would have been busted. Wouldn't even have gotten close to these turkeys. So super cool, super fun. Can't wait to do it again. Can't wait.
Well, it's finally time to go. I've been waiting for these two forever. So, yeah, they're finally ready to go. You guys good?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
All right, so,
Cold from standing here
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
or me. All right, bye.
We made it. So Brett and I are gonna set up, or are set up. It sounds like what, half a dozen birds? Probably about that. So he's shooter today, but I brought a gun in case. 'Cause I'm a better shooter. And he went up the hill. So we'll see what happens. We'll know in the first hour here if it's a bust or not. So hopefully you get to smash one.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You like to sleep in too much.
I know. I'm getting old.
The oldest 36-year-old I've known.
don't have much to show because not much happened. We sat here, they called, they stopped calling. Then we saw them about 35 miles that way. They have 2 ways to go here and they didn't come the right way, so where they went we can't hunt.
Yeah.
So now we're just having a nice sit.
Enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, about 400 cows and
No turkeys.
no, and a blind full of bad breath.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by PSE Archery.
Alright, well, the morning was a bust. Brent had to leave. So Andy's set up right over here. I'm set up with my house behind me. So we're gonna see. There's a big tom here. We've been holding off. Don't like to hunt the home property too much, but he's big enough that we have to hunt him. So I got some decoys out. A little makeshift blind that a neighbor made for me. Andy's in one of our other blinds, and we're gonna see what comes. We're gonna plan for a 4 or 5 hour sit here. Why not? If I get tired, I can just walk home and have a nap.
Our early morning turkey hunt was a little bit of a bust. There were birds, but they gobbled their way to the north, and we were sitting way south. So that happens. Saw lots of birds on land that we didn't have permission on, but that's okay. They're out and about. So we decided to come back a little bit closer to home here and set up some blinds. And we had some action here last weekend when we were out. So this is a really, really cool blind. These guys don't sponsor the show or anything like that, but it's one of these see-through blinds by Tidewee is the company. And I've been sitting in this thing for 5 minutes. It's a game changer. Animals cannot see through. I can't see through. We had Adam in here and I was looking and I couldn't see him. He was moving around doing a jig and everything. So super cool. And you don't have to sit in a blind with windows open, which drives me crazy. These animals have such, elk and everything else have such great vision. They see that little bit of movement. But here, it's just so easy to move down. And you can do that at the last minute. So we'll give it a go, see how she goes. It's going to be a nice, pleasant sit. Sun's coming out. Can't beat it. This is the life.
We got a bird in between Andy and I. Came out of nowhere. Looks like a hen. I got trees in the way. I'll text and see.
What I love so much about hunting is when that hen came in, my heart was pounding. That excitement is just what allures me, what keeps me loving hunting. The passion for it is just that feeling, that adrenaline. It was a hen, but it was 4 yards away, and she just came clucking behind me. So when that feeling of adrenaline and the heart pounding and racing and excitement goes away, that's when I hang up my bow.
to sit here all day to shoot that big old tom, I'm going to. So today I'm doing it with a 410.
So as you can see, I have a 410 in my hand. So my daughter's just legal age now to hunt down in Montana, this year in Alberta. And last thing I want to do is send her, or have her take a shot with a big gun that's too big. She's gonna have a flinch. It's gonna be terrible. It'll kick her too hard. So I grabbed the 410 and I want to make sure that it's gonna do the job first. That weekend she wasn't down with us, so I grabbed the 410 and wanted to see what would happen. And you know what? I don't think I'll shoot a turkey with a 12 gauge again. Like, that 410 is a blast, and it forces you to get those up close shots.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Eventually I'll do it with a bow, but it's the only animal I want to shoot with a gun ever. It's just something about turkey hunting with a shotgun is a blast.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Portable Winch Company.
That was awesome. He was about 20 yards. I just got the 410 up to dump him, and he must have seen me move because he got out of there in a hurry, but he started here and circled around. He was probably here 20 minutes, no idea we were here or I was here. But that was fun. If I had my 12 gauge, it would have been toast, but trying to make this a little tricky. But that's a big bird. A 410. First one was it, and then follow up. So let's take a peek at this bird. That's a good one.
Oh boy. That's a nice bird, man.
That's a good tom.
That's a great tom. So Adam made a great shot with the 410 out of this makeshift blind that Adam's neighbor built for us, Dan. You'll get to meet him in a second.
Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth guy. So he had a little chair with a little cup holder. So Adam made that shot. We celebrated. It was awesome. A big bird. So we went back to Dan's place and we're sitting on the deck. And I just had that feeling like more toms are going to come. We just kept seeing them over and over and over every hour coming back. So I decided, you know what? Might as well go down and sit. And this was probably 3 hours after you shot yours.
Yep. Midday.
Midday, the tom of my dreams, Tom Selleck, came out, and I was dialed in, and I was lucky enough to stand up in the blind, and the rest is history. About a 34, 35 yard shot. I stood out of this little makeshift blind here that our friend Dan built for us this morning.
Mr. Dan.
And I got busted when I stood up. I texted Adam to call, he called, and Turkey came back. And I can see he's down, and it's super cool. Let's go have a look.
Let's see that.
Check that shot out.
That is a true and true Merriam. Look at the tail on it. Oh yeah.
A little beard on that.
So that's a wrap on our turkey season. 2 weekends, 4 birds. Can't ask for much more than that. Non-stop action. Montana didn't disappoint. I can't wait till next year. We're going to do it over again. And it was just amazing. So thanks, buddy. Thanks for inviting me down and the good times.
We're still learning and
Yeah.
lots more to learn. I'm sure you guys will hear us calling and going, that's brutal. They've called too much, but
It worked.
we shot 4 birds. So
Yeah. Must be
there
doing
you
something
go.
right.
If you enjoyed this week's episode or any of our other ones, be sure to check it out on our YouTube page, also on the Wild TV app. They have every episode from season 1. Be sure to try to give us a like and follow on the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the platforms. We're all over all of them, always doing stuff and keeping you guys up to date on what's going on.
Yeah, and more amazing stuff to follow on next week's episode. We have Ken and Mike in Ontario deer hunting. You won't want to miss that.
We'll see you next week right here on Dirt Nap TV.
Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Grizzly Targets, CWD Free, Archery World, TSC Archery, Precision Driven.
Hello YouTube friends. Hey, we got a favor to ask of you. Before you continue with this video, if you could give us a like and a subscribe, follow along, get all the updates. We'll be uploading videos quite often. We're trying to do it every week or so now with some of the awesome footage that we have. Helps us grow, helps us get our following up, and we're doing this for you guys, and we'd really appreciate the support. This is what helps us grow, and you guys are the ones that can help us get there. So if you could smash that subscribe and like button, we'd appreciate it. Thanks.